Hello and welcome to Vincent's video. And maybe you've seen the video that I made that I published yesterday, and it was a kind of a very boring video, not very interesting at all. But it's going to relate to today's video because what I was showing you yesterday, was how to make a game, video game, kind of prototype, uh, just from scratch when you don't have no idea what to do, and basically like a little platformer. But this time we're gonna do it with code, right, and directly with the browser. So as you can see, I have the code right here, and then let's pick this little guy right here. Oh, that's me. Okay, what's this, the name of this guy? Span. Okay, let's see, I'm just gonna grab him. Okay, class equals something like this. So remember, first thing we do, we have to isolate the item. So I think this will do, right? Uh, dot. Did we isolate it? No, no, it's not that one. Ah, because there's too many characters. Oh yes, oh yeah, that's you. Okay. So now we have all your characters, and I'm gonna call this Vincent. Vincent. Yes, that's me. So now whenever I use the variable Vincent, uh, I I just isolate this one. So what can we do with it? First thing we're gonna do is move it. We're gonna move it out. And right now it's stuck within the HTML page, but there's a way to kind of like get it unstuck. Vincent style display equals position, no, position equals absolute. Okay, that's the first step. And now Vincent style left equals many minus 100 pixel. Oh, I moved. See? Okay, let's do this again. Maybe 300 pixel. Oh, so it moved from this position to this position because first we had to do is get it unstuck by using this command right here. Vincent's type position equals absolute, and next command was this one. Vincent's style left equals, and that lets us move the object around. So what can we do with it? We can play around with it basically. Uh, I want to make it so that we have a variable x and y, and we constantly make it assigned to x and y. So this is what we're gonna do. Set interval function. Remember, set interval function is something that gets repeated over and over. Actually, we're gonna make it very fast, and we're gonna say Vincent star left equals but we need the variables, so let's declare them above. Var x equals minus 300, right? And what is y? Y equals, we can leave it at 0 right for now. Left equals x plus px. So it takes the value of x, which is minus 300, and add px. So it's like minus 300 px. And the reason I'm doing this is because later I want to change x and y and make it more fun. Okay, so this is kind of looping now. Let me see. X equals no, y equals 200. Up, it moved. 100, up, it moved. 0, up, it moved. So this is very good. So far we got some pretty good progress, and let's move on. We're going to now apply the formula for gravity that I was showing you in the previous video. So how can we do that? Um, so I want to make it so that there's a we need a dy variable. So we're gonna set it equals to 0, and this dy variable is gonna constantly get assigned to y and also get constantly looping. So let's do our set interval again. By the way, set interval sounds like pretty awesome, but nobody uses that when they make a game in JavaScript. There's like much better looping mechanism, but the syntax is a little bit strange, so that's why I'm choosing setInDevo, which is simple to understand. Um, okay, so we have our x and y. They exist in the air, and I can say x equals x, no, y equals y plus dy up. Okay, nothing happened, but if I change dy to 1, oh, it's moving up, down. Isn't that fun? Up. Okay, let's stop it. So basically, y keep getting incremented by dy. So that's why as soon as I change to dy, it makes x change, and I can, no, y keeps changing. So I can show you like what is the value of y. Y is 0, you know, and if I change to 1, okay, and make it stop, what is y right now? 173. Okay, so let's put it back up. So now, you know, we have this thing looping in the background, like keep happening, you know, keep making it so that y equals y plus dy, y equals y plus di. It keeps repeating over and over. So next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add gravity, right? It was the original goal. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna make another loop, right? And you know, it's not usual to make like three different setInDevos like this, like three different uh, looping things separated. But this is kind of like for easy manipulation or example. But normally, like coders, they put like the code kind of in sequence. Or I don't know what they do. I shouldn't like give you false information. I have no idea what other coders do, but this is my way of doing it. So now we're gonna have gravity. Gravity equals. Let's start with 0. There's 0 gravity, and the gravity is going to affect dy. dy is the velocity, right? dy is a velocity and it gets affected by gravity. So uh, dy plus equals, no, dy equals dy plus gravity. And you know, I did plus equals because it's actually the equivalent, you know. dy plus equals gravity. Those two statements right here, they are equivalent. As a matter of fact, let's use plus equals. You know, and I didn't want to confuse you, so that's why I wanted to change back to plus to the other one. But actually, I think it's a good time for you right now to learn what is plus equals. It's the equivalent of let's just write it down. dy equals dy plus gravity. All right, you learned that? Got it? Now let's do the setInDevo, right? Okay, nothing happening. That's because I didn't set the gravity yet. Now if I set the gravity, let's see. Oh, all right. Let's set it back to 0. And then, where did my y go? Y equals 0. Come back. Oh, wait. Dy equals 0. Y equals 0. The problem is that when I do this, yeah, dy keeps changing so that, so I have to reset it to 0. Now let's try it again, but let's go slowly. Gravity equals 0.01. Felt like we were on the moon, right? Okay, gravity equals 0. Y equals 0. I always forget dy equals 0, y equals 0. I hope you understand what is happening when I set those values. But I think gravity equals 0.1. That's good enough. Gravity equals 0. Let's set it back to 0. Y equals dy equals 0. Y equals 0. Okay, good. Now we wanted our little special trick, like when the ball touches the ground, it's going to bounce. How can we do that? So when y touches like the ground, which is like when y is bigger than a certain number, we're gonna let's make it stop first. So that's gonna be difficult because I set up all those damn loops. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's make it bounce directly. Okay, so how can we do this? Huh. Well, you know what? Let's set up a loop. I mean, this is one of the reason why you don't write program like this, because now I have all those loops going on in the while. I cannot edit the code of those loops anymore. I'm a little bit screwed, but you know what? It's fine. I'm not very scared about this. So if y is bigger than 300, 300 that seems like a good number, or maybe 400. When y is bigger than 400, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna make it stop? No, we're gonna make it bounce, right? So we have to reverse the speed. dy is going this way, but going this way. dy equals minus dy, right? We have to add another condition because either like we make y equals 400, so that the bounce. Well, I think it's actually better. So when it's below 400, up we say to 400 and we reverse the speed. But I'm worried that it's gonna make it bounce too high. Let's do multiply by some some number so that it can decrease over time. And let's see, is this gonna work? We need to set the gravity equals 0.1. It worked! Look, it's bouncing! It's bouncing! It's bouncing! Wasn't that beautiful? Okay, how about let's do some homework. For you, I would like you to do a homework that you do the same thing, try to follow what I did, in the Google console. Make this happen and make it so that this ball is not only going to bounce like this, but it's going to like go left and right, and it's going to bounce on walls on the side, So I expect something like pim 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 pim. Yeah. Try to figure out how to do that. It might be a little bit difficult, but yeah, I mean, once you get the hang of it, it's actually very simple, really. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this interesting little thing. You're on your way to be able to build an actual game, which is awesome. And JavaScript is awesome. Awesome. Coding is awesome. Making games is awesome. And learning programming is awesome. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.